Have you ever stepped into a home that instantly felt warm, welcoming, and effortlessly tidy? Some people seem to have mastered the art of maintaining a clean, organized living space without appearing to spend hours scrubbing, dusting, and tidying up. Their homes never feel cluttered or overwhelming, yet they don't seem to be constantly cleaning. So what's their secret? The truth is, seniors with consistently tidy homes don't rely on exhausting deep cleaning sessions or last-minute frantic tidying before guests arrive. Instead, they follow a set of simple, intentional habits that keep their spaces neat and inviting every day. These habits are not complicated or time-consuming, but they make a significant difference over time. By incorporating these small routines into daily life, keeping a clean and organized home becomes second nature, almost effortless. In this discussion, we'll explore 6 daily habits that seniors with spotless homes swear by. These aren't overwhelming chores or rigid cleaning schedules. Rather, they are easy-to-adopt habits that prevent mess from accumulating in the first place. The best part? Once you make these habits a part of your routine, you'll never have to worry about dedicating entire days to decluttering or deep cleaning again. Instead, your home will naturally stay in a state of order and comfort with minimal effort. Stay with me until the end, because I'll be sharing one simple habit that can instantly transform how clean and peaceful your home feels, without adding extra work to your day. It's something that most people overlook, yet it has a powerful impact on maintaining a tidy, stress-free environment. Before we begin, if you're interested in more helpful tips on keeping your home organized and your life stress-free, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new update. If you find these tips useful, let us know in the comments by typing 1 below. If you feel there's room for improvement, type 0 so we can continue creating content that best serves you. Now, let's get started with the first habit that makes all the difference: never leaving a room empty-handed. One of the simplest yet most effective habits that seniors with consistently tidy homes follow is the practice of never leaving a room empty-handed. It's not about scrubbing floors or spending hours organizing. Rather, it's a small, intentional action that keeps clutter from building up in the first place. Imagine this. You're sitting in the living room, enjoying a cup of tea and flipping through a magazine. When you're done, instead of leaving the cup on the coffee table and the magazine on the couch, you take them with you as you leave. If you're heading to the kitchen, you bring the cup to the sink. If you're going to the bedroom, you return the magazine to its proper place. These small, seemingly insignificant movements prevent clutter from accumulating and keep the home feeling effortlessly organized. Take Alice, a 72-year-old woman whose home always looks spotless. When asked how she manages to keep everything in order, she laughs and says, "Oh, I just put things away as I go." That's exactly it. She doesn't wait until the end of the day to deal with a pile of misplaced items. Instead, she addresses small messes in the moment, making tidying up feel effortless rather than overwhelming. This habit is particularly beneficial for seniors, as it eliminates the need for exhausting, time-consuming cleaning sessions. Instead of spending an entire afternoon putting things back in place, a few seconds here and there are all it takes to maintain a neat and organized space. It also fosters a sense of control over one's environment, ensuring that a home always feels cared for without the stress of a big cleanup. Moreover, this simple habit can help prevent potential hazards. Clutter, especially in walkways or common areas, can pose a tripping risk for older adults. By consistently picking up items and placing them where they belong, seniors can keep their homes safer and more accessible, reducing the risk of falls or accidents. Another key advantage is that this practice creates a natural flow of tidiness. Instead of designating specific times to clean up, tidiness becomes a part of daily movements. The home remains in a continuous state of order, making it more pleasant and inviting for both the residents and their guests. So, if you want to maintain a clean and peaceful home without dedicating long hours to cleaning, start by adopting this habit. Every time you leave a room, look around and see if there's something you can take with you. It's a small shift that makes a big difference, keeping your space organized and clutter-free with minimal effort. Second habit: seniors who maintain consistently clean and organized homes understand one simple truth. Small tasks, when done immediately, prevent big messes later. One of the most effective habits they follow is called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, they do it right away. At first glance, This rule might seem trivial, but its impact is significant. Picture this. You come home and drape your coat over the back of a chair instead of hanging it up. It doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But then, a pair of shoes gets left by the door. The mail sits unopened on the counter. A few dishes pile up in the sink. Before you know it, the clutter has accumulated, and suddenly, tidying up feels like a major chore. However, seniors with spotless homes do things differently. They tackle small tasks the moment they arise. Hanging up a coat? 10 seconds. Tossing junk mail straight into the recycling? Barely a minute. Wiping down the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth? Less than 2 minutes. These tiny moments of action prevent mess from piling up, keeping the home in a constant state of tidiness without requiring long hours of cleaning later. Take Frank, a 75-year-old who never seems to have clutter accumulating in his home. When asked about his secret, he simply shrugs and says, "I just don't let things sit." If a dish needs washing, he rinses it right away. If he notices dust on a surface, he wipes it immediately. Because of this habit, he never has to set aside an entire afternoon for deep cleaning. It just happens naturally, little by little. The power of the 2-minute rule goes beyond cleanliness. It also eliminates the mental weight of unfinished tasks. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a growing to-do list, seniors who follow this rule handle things immediately, creating a sense of control, calmness, and order in their homes. This habit is particularly useful for older adults, as it reduces physical strain. Rather than waiting until clutter becomes overwhelming and requires extended cleaning sessions, quick and consistent actions keep everything manageable. A home that is maintained daily is much easier to keep tidy than one that is neglected and later requires hours of effort to restore. So, if you want to keep your home effortlessly clean, start practicing the 2-minute rule. Every time you notice a small task, whether it's putting away an item, wiping a surface, or organizing a small area, ask yourself if it can be done in 2 minutes or less. If the answer is yes, do it immediately. Over time, these small actions will create a big difference, making tidiness feel effortless and ensuring your home is always a clean, peaceful space. The third habit: seniors who maintain effortlessly clean homes don't wake up to chaos. Instead, they follow a simple nightly habit that makes a huge difference in how their home looks and feels. They do a quick reset before bed. Think about how much smoother your mornings feel when you wake up to a clean kitchen, a clutter-free living room, and an inviting space to start your day. Now, compare that to waking up to a sink full of dishes, scattered papers, and yesterday's mess waiting for you. One of these mornings fills you with calm and energy, while the other starts your day with stress before it even begins. Seniors with consistently tidy homes spend just a few minutes each night resetting their space. This isn't about deep cleaning. It's about handling small, intentional tasks that prepare their home for a fresh start the next day. They might wipe down the countertops, straighten the pillows on the couch, put away stray items, or make sure the sink is clear. These tiny actions take only 5 to 10 minutes, but they make a huge difference in how their home feels the next morning. Take Linda, a 68-year-old who swears by this nightly ritual. Before heading to bed, she takes a quick walk through her home, straightening up as she goes. She fluffs the cushions, ensures nothing is left out in the kitchen, and does a quick visual sweep of her space. By the time she wakes up, everything is already in place, giving her a sense of peace and control before her day even begins. This habit isn't about perfection. It's about preparing your future self for success. A quick nightly reset means you wake up feeling lighter, without a mess waiting for you first thing in the morning. It also prevents clutter from building up over time, making cleaning feel effortless rather than overwhelming. For seniors, this habit is especially valuable because it reduces the need for long, tiring cleaning sessions. Instead of spending hours tidying up once a week, they spend just a few minutes each night, keeping their space consistently neat and organized. This simple habit helps maintain a peaceful, stress-free home while also ensuring that the morning starts on the right note. So, if you want to wake up to a clean and inviting home, consider adopting this small but powerful habit. Before bed, take just 5 to 10 minutes to reset your space, clear the sink, tidy up the living room, and put things back in place. It's a small effort that creates a big impact, making your home feel welcoming, peaceful, and always ready for a fresh start. The fourth habit: seniors who maintain effortlessly clean homes understand that not every inch of the house needs to be spotless at all times. However, they focus on keeping their most used spaces consistently clutter-free. This simple habit makes a huge difference in how their home looks and feels, creating a sense of order and peace without requiring endless cleaning. Think about this. When you walk into a home, what's the first thing you notice? It's not the inside of a closet or a guest bedroom. It's the kitchen countertops, the living room, and the main walkways. These high-traffic areas set the tone for the entire home. When they're clean, the whole house feels more organized and inviting, even if other rooms aren't perfect. That's why seniors with tidy homes prioritize these key spaces. Instead of worrying about every drawer or every hidden corner, they make sure that their main living areas remain clear and welcoming. These often include kitchen countertops. A clean kitchen makes meal prep easier and prevents clutter from piling up. Entryway. Walking into a tidy space sets a peaceful tone for the rest of the home. Living room. Since it's where people relax and spend time together, keeping it neat makes a big difference. Take Barbara, a 74-year-old, who never seems to have a messy home. When people ask her how she does it, she laughs and says, "I don't clean everything. I just keep the spaces I use the most under control." Every morning, she wipes down her kitchen counters, clears off the living room surfaces, and makes sure the entryway is neat. She doesn't waste time worrying about organizing every shelf or deep cleaning every corner. Instead, she focuses on the spaces that matter most, and that makes all the difference. This approach works because it creates an instant sense of order. Even if there's an unmade bed in another room or some laundry waiting to be folded, keeping high-traffic areas neat makes the home feel put together. It's a simple mindset shift that makes cleaning feel manageable rather than overwhelming. For seniors, this habit is especially beneficial because it reduces stress and makes daily life easier. A tidy kitchen means cooking is more enjoyable. A clutter-free living room means there's always a welcoming space to relax. A neat entryway makes coming home feel peaceful instead of chaotic. If you're looking for a way to keep your home effortlessly clean, focus on the spaces you use the most. Spend just a few minutes each day keeping them clutter-free. This small habit creates a lasting impact, making your home feel calm, organized, and always ready to welcome you. The fifth habit: seniors who manage to keep their homes effortlessly clean don't rely on deep cleaning marathons every weekend. Instead, they embrace daily maintenance, small habits that prevent the home from becoming messy or overwhelming in the first place. This approach makes cleaning feel effortless and eliminates the stress of dealing with mountains of clutter or dust. One of the most important aspects of daily maintenance is handling small tasks regularly rather than waiting for a mess to pile up. Simple actions, such as wiping down surfaces after meals, folding laundry as soon as it's dry, and taking a few minutes to sweep the floor each day, can have a huge impact over time. Take Jane, a 68-year-old, who has mastered the art of daily upkeep. She never spends hours cleaning, yet her home always looks tidy and welcoming. Her secret? She dedicates just 15 minutes each evening to tidying up. She puts away dishes, straightens cushions, and does a quick sweep of the floors. These small, consistent efforts prevent big messes from forming, so she never has to spend an entire weekend deep cleaning. This approach has several key benefits. It reduces the need for exhausting cleaning sessions. Instead of setting aside hours to tackle built-up mess, daily maintenance ensures that everything stays manageable. It keeps the home looking consistently neat. A few minutes of tidying up each day means that clutter never has a chance to accumulate. It creates a sense of control and peace. Knowing that your home is always in order brings a feeling of calm and stability. Think about it this way. When dishes are washed right after a meal, they don't pile up in the sink. When laundry is folded as soon as it's dry, it doesn't turn into an overwhelming pile. When spills and crumbs are cleaned up immediately, they don't become stubborn stains. Small actions, done consistently, make a huge difference. Seniors who adopt this mindset enjoy a clean home without the exhaustion. Instead of spending an entire Saturday scrubbing floors or sorting through clutter, they enjoy a few minutes of daily upkeep that keeps their home in a constant state of order. If you want a home that feels effortlessly clean, shift your focus from deep cleaning to daily maintenance. Develop simple habits that keep messes under control before they turn into bigger problems. It's an easy yet powerful way to maintain a peaceful and inviting home without feeling like you're constantly working. The last habit, a clean and organized home, is not just the result of one person's effort, but a shared responsibility among all household members. Seniors who manage to keep their homes spotless understand that cleaning should not fall entirely on their shoulders. Instead of taking on the burden alone, they involve everyone in the household, ensuring that tidiness is a collective effort rather than a solitary task. This approach not only lightens the workload but also fosters a sense of accountability and cooperation among family members. When everyone plays a role in maintaining cleanliness, the home remains in order without one person feeling exhausted or overwhelmed. Imagine a scenario where one person is solely responsible for keeping the house clean. It can quickly become frustrating and tiring. However, when each member contributes in small ways, even minor tasks make a significant difference. Something as simple as putting dishes in the dishwasher after meals, wiping down kitchen counters, or picking up personal belongings can prevent clutter from accumulating and reduce the need for long cleaning sessions. Take George, a 75-year-old who shares his home with his wife and occasionally his grown children. Instead of spending hours tidying up after everyone, he has developed a routine where each evening, every person in the home spends just 10 minutes straightening up. His wife clears the dining table, he wipes down surfaces, and any visitors or family members are expected to clean up after themselves. This habit ensures that no single person is left to handle an overwhelming mess, and the house remains consistently neat with minimal effort. Sharing responsibility is not just about dividing chores. It is about creating a home environment where cleanliness is a natural and expected habit for everyone. This mindset shift helps prevent the buildup of mess and eliminates the need for stressful deep cleaning marathons. Even for seniors who live alone, this principle can still apply in different ways. If family members visit regularly, setting an expectation that they clean up after themselves can be helpful. If hiring professional cleaning help is an option, delegating certain tasks like deep cleaning once in a while can make everyday maintenance easier. Another effective strategy is developing a simple routine that fits into everyone's schedule. In the morning, a quick wipe down of surfaces after breakfast can prevent stains and crumbs from accumulating. Throughout the day, everyone can be responsible for keeping their personal spaces tidy. In the evening, a short 10-minute reset before bed ensures that the home remains inviting and clutter-free. A clean home should not feel like a burden, and when everyone takes part in maintaining it, the process becomes effortless. By encouraging shared responsibility, seniors can create a peaceful, welcoming living space where tidiness is not a chore but a natural part of daily life. A clean, tidy home is not the result of a strenuous cleaning session, but rather the result of small habits maintained every day. For the elderly, keeping the living space tidy not only helps bring a sense of relaxation, but also creates a safe environment, avoiding the risk of falling or unhygienic conditions. Simple habits such as not leaving the room empty-handed, applying the 2-minute rule to handle small tasks immediately, or cleaning up quickly before going to bed can help maintain tidiness without too much effort. In addition, focusing on keeping frequently used areas clean and prioritizing daily maintenance instead of waiting until the house is messy to clean is also a way to reduce pressure. More importantly, sharing responsibilities with family members not only makes housework easier, but also creates a bond between generations. A tidy home not only brings comfort but also helps the elderly feel proactive and secure in their own living space. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.